Mark, crazy game. You guys started out late. I mean, just what do you think of this game and maybe the chaos that ensued in Austin?
Um, yeah, I mean, you guys saw how the game went. It was kind of chaotic, and we even had a chance to maybe even come out with 3 points towards the end. But yeah, I think we kind of started the game off a little slow, given the delay in the long day as well. A lot of little factors that kind of kicked in, played its part. We were just kind of a step behind everything in the beginning of the first half, and then per usual, we woke up second half and things started to turn around, and we almost came out with 3 points.
Yeah, Ricky is playing, a little humbled, not 100%. I mean, how different was it in that midfield knowing that, he's one of your top playmakers and still kind of, not fully there?
Listen, I don't think anyone's really 100%. I mean, guy went through my bad ankle as well, and I was, had to push through it as well. But obviously Ricky, when he's healthy, he's definitely a game changer. But just him being out there and giving what he has is good enough, right? He can definitely still pull some strings and willow away from a few plays and make a difference. So, given the day, we just kind of play it out and see how it goes.
Thanks, Mark. Safe travels back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks a little, Josh.
Hey Mark, quick, is this the latest game you've ever started? I think 11:30, 11:40 start time?
I think that I've been part of, possibly. That I started and played, possibly, but there was a game in Dallas back at Toronto. Texas weather again, right? And I think we started 12. I think we started 12, something like that, and ended at 1 in the morning. It was insane. But yeah, they play their factor, the time, waiting around, the caffeine that you took before thinking that you were going to starts to wear down, and then you start to get crashed a little bit, and then you got to retake all the caffeine, right? So, all these little things that play a factor, but you just got to be mentally strong and see it out.
What does it say about this team? You guys are down 3-1, you come back to win 4-3 earlier in the week. You guys are down 3-1, you come back and tie it on the road. Is there a belief that you guys can't die, or what is it?
Yeah, listen, anything's possible in this league when you have belief and you play with a lot of heart. And you just leave it all out there and just believe. Play the game the right way, let the ball move, and this is MLS, man. Things will happen, right? Especially when you give it your all, and play honest on the day, give it your all. Things can happen, like the game against Minnesota, and then tonight as well. Getting that 3-3, we even felt like, hey, let's throw up a few Hail Marys and maybe we can get that 4-3, right? So this is MLS. It's crazy, but it's what makes this league special, right?
Perfect. Thanks, Mark. Travel safe.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
And last one, we'll go to Rob Jam. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, thanks, Mark, for your time. Just to piggyback a little bit on that. Can you take me through those last 10 minutes? Did the team sense that the fight back was on? Did you sense like the game was turning in your favor?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we're being honest with each other and playing the game the right way and moving the ball side to side, and what we expected started to happen towards the dying minutes. So But we got the draw. They got pulled apart. They started getting frustrated with one another. Spaces started to open up, and their goalkeeper was having a day as well. He made some good saves, but luckily we got a few past him. In those last 10 minutes, I kind of did my hamstring on the shot, so I started to drop down a little bit and just distribute from the back, and I feel like that helped a lot as well. Just seeing the gaps and playing through the middle, and Calvin was open all day, so if you can just keep the ball moving quickly, he was just getting that touch and whipping it in, causing chaos. So that's kind of how the last few minutes were. Just finding the gaps and putting the ball into the box and causing chaos.
Yeah, and then Greg commented on the fact that it'd be difficult for you guys to kind of achieve your aims if you guys keep conceding 3 goals or keep conceding early like you guys did today. For you, are you more disappointed to go down again by 2 at a point in this game, or more proud of the resiliency that you guys showed, or a little bit of both?
A little bit of both, honestly. Giving up one early is difficult to take, and it just makes the game that much harder when you go down early. And we got to be there. Not pointing fingers or anything, but as a group, we all have to be mentally there and work for one another and share the workload, right? You can't just depend on a few guys and say this is your area and you should dominate this area. No, we got to help each other from top to bottom. I can't see us doing this every single game, coming back in a chaotic game with 3-4-3, 3-3, whatever, 2-3. We got to be better. We got to be better defensively, but definitely overall proud of the boys and the team that everyone who dug deep, and especially the guys who came in the second half who really helped facilitate the game and change everything, right, and keep control and cause some chaos and bring some energy as well. So they definitely changed the game. Big shout out to those guys who came in second half.
Thanks, Mark. Speedy recovery.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks for your time, Mark.
Awesome.